What's up? Doing like a little oil check really quick. It's been getting better, y'all. But anyway, I was just gonna give you guys an update on everything that's been going on in my life. Y'all, I'm kind of stressed out right now. I don't know if it shows, but I feel it internally right now. You might see it in my eyes a little bit, because I see it in my eyes a little bit, but a lot has been going on behind the scenes in real life, y'all. We are in week 3, and my dad has not been laid to rest yet because a lot of stuff, you know, it's like the best way I can describe it is like one of those Tyler Perry movies. A lot of things start to come out when someone dies, unfortunately. And what I mean by that is, oh Jesus, it's just silly. It's so silly, but I gotta change my glasses. For some reason, these are hurting the bridge of my nose, and it could be because, you know, like the pressure, but it could be because I'm stressed too. But what I'm trying to say is, we had a beautiful outcome for the memorial. We did like the repast memorial celebration. We did that beforehand to try to raise money for my dad so that we can have enough money to bury him. The memorial went awesome, you guys. It was just beautiful. It was awesome. But sometimes with some situations, it's like things could be going so great, but it's kind of like, have you ever heard the saying, or have you seen it like in movies or just in general, where it's like, don't get too excited because something's coming. You know, you want to be happy and elated in the moment, but don't bask in the happiness for too long, because it's going to get real soon, pretty much. So literally, we had it on a Saturday. We had it last Saturday, not the Saturday just passed, but the Saturday before. And Sunday went by, everything was okay. We came back home Sunday, and Lord behold, all hell breaks loose Monday. Like, oh my Jesus. Okay, so just to sum it up, I know you guys probably heard stories about how people be taking out life insurance policies on everybody and their mama, and they don't really use it for what they're supposed to. They basically just use it to just cash it out. They take up policies on people just to cash them out and get like another form of get rich schemes. So that little theory had been speculating around for a while, pertaining to someone that was very close to me. And the person that was very close to me was the same person that I'm just go ahead and say this, my aunt, and she had came back into my life a few years ago, and I've always known my dad or know about my dad through her. She's always been the middleman. And when we were planning our memorial, I'm the type of person where you guys know what I've been through, so you can kind of detect shadiness, manipulation, control. You can detect it head on once you've experienced something or overcome something. Like, I can just sense the red flags off the top. So pretty much she had been in my ear the whole time, like, watch they try to take over the planning for the memorial, watch they try to do this, talking about other people in the other side of my dad's family, because we don't know them. We only know her. We've only known her, and we've only like really seen characteristics of her. We don't really know everyone else like that. So that's kind of like where she could groom us, because we only know her. We don't know nothing about anyone else. We only know of her and her children. My sister had been around some of the other people, but it's not like we spent a lot of time with them as much as we spent with her. So she's all like in my ear, watch they try to do this, watch they try to do that, watch they did, like, just being negative or trying to plant in our mind that the other side of the family is bad and they just want to use and abuse and blah blah blah, right? Lord behold, after the memorial, y'all, it all flipped. The light bulb switched on, and it backfired on her. It didn't backfire on us. It backfired on her, because the whole time she's sitting there feeding me all this stuff, I'm sitting at the memorial observing other another side of my family, and just observing people, how they interact with each other, how they look at how you know how they look at each other, how this, how that. I'm sitting back observing everything, and I'm taking note everything she's trying to plant in my head, but I'm also filtering in things from the other side of the family, what they're telling me. And if you had to put it on one of those scales where you balance out like the old-fashioned weights, the little, I don't know what the machine is called, but you know what I'm talking about, weighing out something, your options. By the time everything my aunt showed me came out in those 72 hours, pretty much everything she did and everything she said, if I had to balance it out, everything the other side of the family told us about her, she showed us right before our eyes. And in that moment, it was so disappointing to me, you guys, because it's just like, here we are, knowing you for all these years. Here we are trying to plan a memorial to raise funds to do the right thing. And you're over here trying to plant stuff in our ear and just corrupt it. Only care about herself, what she has done, what she, contributed, how she took care of him. I this, I that, da 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 da. But at the end of the day, no one from her part of the family has tried to help raise monies to bury our dad. So yeah, y'all can go ahead and decipher what y'all want to decipher from that, because I'm so stressed that even trying to explain this to you guys is starting to agitate me all over again. So yeah, let's just say she tried to pull the okie doke on people, or she tried to make it seem like the other side of the family was bad, but in all actuality, it's her. So we ain't fooling with her right now. I'm not gonna say no more or never, but we ain't fooling with her right now. The positive side is that God is so good, y'all, because when we left the memorial, we had to get together $3,000 for the funeral services to bury my dad. When we left the memorial, we raised $1,180, so $1,180 just from people giving at the memorial. That is such a blessing. And things were kind of like not looking too good at first, but then the more and more people started to find out here in Maryland, like some of our friends and family, or there in VA, other parts of the family, the more and more people started to find out the circumstance that supposedly there's no insurance policy or anything out for my dad, the more people started to donate, because they knew the shady aunt ain't got no money. And I say it like that because she swears up and down she took care of him and did everything, but she was not trying to take care of this, y'all. So nobody there had the money to take care of this burial. So the more and more people started to find out, okay, what can we do to help? And grieving and also feeling bad because we don't have the funds, or not feeling bad, but just being compassionate that we didn't have the funds to bury him. The more and more donations are flooding in, y'all. And like I said, we're in week 3 and we finally got enough money, outside of me, my sister, and our cousin from the other side of the family, with donations where the funeral expenses are covered, y'all. And I'm so grateful that it was before the very, very last minute, because I don't know what the fine line says because I didn't sign the paperwork, but I'm pretty sure business wise, after 3 or 4 weeks or so, they have to do what they got to do with a person that's deceased. And we didn't want them to make that decision for us. We wanted to do it properly. So we have all the funds, y'all. And even after having all the funds, God is still blessing us with people still giving donations that, of course, will supersede what we needed. And I don't know what I'm going to do with that money yet, but I'm just grateful that it's taken care of at this point, because y'all, I have been so stressed out. Like, you guys know, I was on my weight loss journey. I haven't been to the gym in 2 weeks. I actually went to the gym today to cancel my membership because, it's tax time. So I already got half of my stuff back, and I I'm gonna order, like, I already have a manual treadmill. Now I'm gonna order me a bike that supports my weight, of course. But you could fold it up and put that in your closet, as well as this little resistant band device. I'm gonna order that stuff, and I'm gonna have like my own little workout gym at home, because sometimes I don't, like I said, I don't always feel like going to the gym either. So, but over these last 2 weeks, just stressing. I'm not saying that I didn't trust and believe that God would work it out. I know God will work it out, and I was trying so hard not to worry and stress. But because my aunt had just been so malicious, like, y'all don't even know the half of the stuff that's been going on behind the scenes, that she's been so malicious and so, like, she's up to something. Like, people have been saying, we think she got a policy, we think this, and she might very well. And the way that things have been playing out, it seems like that's the route it's going. I didn't want to believe it. It seems like somebody's hiding something and somebody's sneaking around about something. But, you know, for the most part, on the forefront, we were only concerned about burying him. And just to be stressed out about, like, her acting stupid and just like, how are we gonna do this, how are we gonna get this money and bury him, like, just kind of like on a low worrying, and trying to stick true to what the goal is to just bury him. All this other stuff is stupid. You know, it had really just been stressing me out, and I had gained like 10 pounds, y'all. And just gaining those 10 pounds out of losing 30 pounds and gaining 10 of it back, that bothers me. It really, really bothers me, y'all, because I have been doing so good, and then something like this comes and disturbs my life. And yeah, that's all I can say. I'm trying not to get emotional, but I think I have been really stressed out too, is because we have been sticking to the goal of, like, just trying to bury our dad. Like, even though my dad wasn't perfect, he wasn't there for us, he didn't really do a lot for us, just nobly knowing that this is where I came from, and just trying to be noble and a way to lay him to rest and, you know, fully forgive him. I forgive him, but, you know, like, kind of like seal the deal, like, I forgive you, Dad, and, you know, bury him in peace is all I wanted to do at the end of the day. And for someone to come in and try to manipulate, control, and abuse you just really set me off, y'all. Like, y'all know, it set me off, and it triggered me back to a place that I didn't want to be, pretty much. I've been going through that these last 2 weeks. So now that financially everything is pretty much taken care of, I'm trying to, like, just calm down and you know, ease myself. And it's only Monday, and I'm about to go pack my bag for Thursday, you know, to go out of town, because when Thursday comes, I don't have to worry about nothing. I just want to come home from doing my work and grab my bag and get back on the road and go about my business. So guys, just continue praying for me about that, because I'm gonna have to see my aunt, and also she got my brother being a goon for her. my sister says she got her goons. So my brother's been a goon. He's brainwashed by her. So, you know, she made the comment, you're gonna have to face me, and I am gonna have to face them. So please pray for me pertaining to that, because I'm not scared to face anybody, but I just need prayer, because behind the scenes, y'all, it was so bad. I wanted to go through that phone and wring somebody's neck. That's how bad it is. Like, and to know I have to go somewhere to lay my father to rest, and that should be what's important. And just knowing that other people there with really bad motives are going to be there, is just like, I hope it doesn't put me in a compromising situation, because I don't want to be like that or react like that. But she just showed herself, and it was just so disappointing and disturbing, the things that have been done and is still being done, that I don't want to be involved with that, or I don't want to be triggered to like hurt someone. So please pray for me on that, y'all. But like I said, thankfully everything is taken care of, and I pray we get to Friday and we will be able to properly lay my dad to rest. I appreciate y'all's support, everybody that, you know, left supportive comments, checked on me. I appreciate anyone that was able to donate to the fund to help bury my dad. I just appreciate all the love and support that I get from you guys. So if you took time to watch the video, thank you for watching. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for supporting me. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. I'm about to go try to get some rest because I'm tired, y'all. So I'm about to go try to get some rest, and hopefully, like I said, by the end of the week, I'll be feeling so much better once we get over the hump of, you know, finalizing everything. So talk to you guys later.